What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Episode 169. What's going on? We are back. We are live. We are renewed. We are refreshed. And we are happy to see you guys. Make sure to say something in the chat. So this way we can know who all is here and joining us tonight for another epic episode. I know that we took a break last week. The guys did a week. And it has been an amazing time. I have been missing in action, so we can just get it out of the way early. I lost my mother, for those of you who did not know, on February the 15th. And we laid her to rest yesterday. So tonight, I want to dedicate this episode to my mother, Joyce Asuncion, who was my everything. I want to thank everyone for the prayers, for the love, for the support. For those of you who did know, I did not share it too much, so a lot of you may not have known, but I thank you to those who have been my rock and my support during this time. Thank you to my brothers, my fellas, T and Nell, who have been such huge support during this time. They've been holding me down. They've been giving me the space to grieve and to mourn and bringing you content even still in my absence. So we are here tonight. We are going to celebrate. We're going to have a good time. We're going to do what we do. It's going to be followed by the main event, of course, at 9 p.m. But the message for the week coming up: love a little bit more, laugh a little bit more, digest a little bit more, learn a little bit more, hold on to your loved ones. Make sure to say some shit that's meaningful. Don't hold back. Push forward. Learn something new. Do some new shit. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, feel and indulge in life because it's too short. Let's get this started. You are now tuned into the world's greatest conversation. Let's go. Episode 169. Fellas, where you at? Oh, yeah, some new shit too. I forgot.
Good was hollering.
I mean,
before we get into Rastafarian over there, I just want to say, Ish, that 215 is a special number to me as well. You know, that's my original birth date. As I always tell y'all, I'm an impatient person, so I was born a month early, and I was not a what do they call that? Oops, baby. I was a planned baby. My father tried to plan me exactly to his birth date, which is 215. So those numbers, mean something.
We're gonna play that. We're gonna hit. Watch.
Right. All right, Mr. Rastafarian. What's the word?
What's the word?
I know the chat been going crazy. On behalf of the congregation, Ish, I wanted to express my deepest condolences along with everybody else in the chat. We've been holding this in for a couple of weeks now. We know, and we just wanted to give you your time to get through what you needed to get through before it was even announced. But those that knew, they held you down for you and sure that you knew that the love was, there for you. And it's always going to be there for you. You know what I mean? So, typically when everybody goes home after the things and you're left to be by yourself, that's when you're going to need us the most. And that's when we're going to be here for you. So just know the love from the Uncensored Minds family, the Friday Night Lights family, Make It Make Sense, Telomere Kicks, and Game 7 family is all here for you.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Don't make me cry now. God damn it. Wait. Oh, Sharif. Excuse me. It's Sharif.
I can't.
Aww.
Angelia, what's up, Diana? What's up, Tara? What's up, Janae? We see everybody in the chat. What's up, Rhonda? What's up?
Addie said she lost her mom in 2012 on the same day.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button underneath. Like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. What's up now?
Also, like, we put so much emphasis on February 14th, but when we look at it in the grand scheme of things, and also in life, that just is another day that man has told us to love on each other, especially couples. Use what we've just shared, one of Isha's testimonies, as a day to love each other every day, to make each and every day Valentine's Day in your person's life. Make sure every day is a love filled, appreciative day, not for just them, but also for yourself. Let's love on each other 365 days. This year happens to be a leap year, so 366. So let's get it popping. Let's get right into the mess. You did.
All right, people. Y'all wasn't privy to this, but for the icebreaker, guess what, guys?
Uh-oh.
I got another list.
No. Another list.
I got another list.
Okay.
So today, this list caters towards us now, and this is the list that the ladies put together on the Are You Sassy? So let's go down this list and then we'll decipher what's what and who's who and what the hell's going on.
This
And
is out of control.
do you agree?
Well, I seen this on the socials. And people have been, this has been a hot topic, and a lot of things that this list is going to, I guess, uncover is if a man is sassy or not. So the first one is a man that can cook.
All right, so y'all play along in the chat as well. So do y'all think a man who can cook is sassy? Ish, you're the resident female here. What's the word?
No. I mean, better know how to cook a little something. That is not sassy.
Nell, are you cooking?
Yeah, cook.
I'm always starting, Diana. Yeah, I could cook too, so I guess we both sassy though.
That is
what it is.
not
All right, I can't. Y'all gotta chill. All right, number 2 is: do you argue with the women that you don't know on the internet? Ish.
that ain't sassy. That's this sucker shit.
All right, no.
I'm doing that.
I don't know. Depends on what she said. Depends on what she said. I might entertain if I got some time today. If I got some time, I might entertain. All right. Number 3 is: you let her pump her own gas. What's up, Ish?
That's bitch nigga shit.
No.
That ain't sassy.
Bitch nigga shit if I'm with her or if she by herself and she gotta pump her gas.
No, you with her.
Oh no, I don't let her pump her own gas. I pump her gas.
Y'all know that I am Captain Petty, man. So
No,
number 2 in my younger days, man. I probably have definitely done this just because I was being an asshole. I'm the only one who's gonna be transparent here on this show, so I'm gonna tell you.
You're not gonna be transparent. I just raised them to driver, so she never had an opportunity to be even driving her own shit. But
she wasn't the driver. She wasn't the driver. Solid. Solid. All right, what's the next one? Where we at? Number 4. No, what's number 4?
Argue on the internet or internet beef.
Yeah, I don't do internet beef. What's up, Ish?
No, it's not sass. I don't get this sassy shit, but I don't think that's sassy. I just think that's whack. Like, it's difference to me.
All right, make sure y'all keep up in the chat, man. We at number 5, man. Number 5 is: you expect your girl to go 50-50 on bills.
Ish, that's sassy, Ish?
No, I don't think that's sassy.
I don't think it's sassy, but I wouldn't use the word expect. Because who's expecting that?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What's up, Barb? I see you in the chat. All right. Where we at? Number 6. No, do you wear tighty whities?
Hell no. I don't wear nothing.
I definitely don't wear tighty whities because that shit wouldn't even agree with my conditions. So I can't wear them even if I wanted to.
My thing
I
ain't.
mean, that's a little sassy. Okay, I get it. Like tidy whities.
If your nigga came out with them tighty whities on East, you looking at him a little way?
I like the Louis Blueies, but I don't like the tidy whities.
What's the Louis Blues?
She talking about the Superman draws.
Oh no, we're not wearing them.
Yo, hey,
No,
no.
but I do think
Hold on, no. No, was you ever a little kid, like 5 or 6, jumping out with the Superman draws?
Yeah, with my cape on.
Jumping off your bed with the Superman draws?
Cape on, yeah.
Yeah, when we was little kids, that was definitely a thing.
Little boys.
That was definitely a thing, man. All right, where we at, man? Number 7.
All right, number 7 is brush the back of their tongue and gag.
That sound dumb.
That
Because
sounds
you
dumb.
should do that. You should do that.
What they say? What? You don't do that? I'm cool.
Right. No, what we doing? You brushing the back of your tongue?
Yeah, nigga, I want my breath all humming.
All right, y'all let us know in the chat. Make sure y'all keep up, man. Number 8 is you call Target. What's that, Tarjay? No, you call Target, Tarjay?
Oh no.
What's up, Ish?
That's sassy.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Tarjay.
Ish, do you think that's sassy?
very
Yeah,
sad.
I guess that's a little sassy.
First of all, I don't even like Target, so I'm definitely not calling it Target.
I ain't a Target
I'm a
fan.
Walmart nigga. I'm from the hood. I'm a Walmart nigga. I don't do Target.
Yeah, Walmart me, please.
Facts. All right. Number 9 is drink out of a straw. What's wrong with drinking out of a straw, though?
Call me sassy then, because I'm sure not putting my lips on nobody else's cup.
I'm saying I'm gonna drink out of my straw. Y'all got this shit fucked up. Plus, sometimes I get a little clumsy, so I gotta drink out of a straw. All right, where we at? Number 10. Hold on, Ish. What do you think about drinking out of a straw?
Not sassy.
All right. Number 10 is knows how to dance too good. He's pop locking and dropping it on you, Ish. What's up?
Not sassy.
No.
That's the dancing gorilla bull.
Who's the dancing gorilla bull?
We doing all that dance on the internet. You don't be seeing on the big black bull.
I don't watch no kind of shit with nobody dancing unless it's a big booty hoe.
Why? That's why. That's even do it.
All right, where we at? Number 11.
11. Don't know how to change a tire or do an oil change.
I mean, that ain't sassy. That's just weird.
Art. No, it's
Will we learn how to do that like 15 or some shit now?
Yeah, I'm not changing no tire, changing nobody oil.
You know how to do it?
I know how to do it, but I ain't doing
What?
it.
I would do it, but I don't want to do it. If it's cold as shit outside, I ain't doing it. I'm calling AAA. I'm gonna suck my dick. I don't give a fuck if it's cold as shit outside. I'm cool. What's up? Where we at?
Wear a fanny pack. Yeah, that's sassy. A fanny pack?
Why
What are they, man purses?
Why would I be wearing a fanny pack? I remember when niggas used to wear fanny packs though, but I wasn't wearing that shit.
Yeah, that was like the 80s or the 90s when that shit was like
fanny pack. No, you got a fanny pack now? Look at Nell, y'all.
no.
Nell got his fanny pack, y'all.
like a mug.
No, you is off the hook.
Y'all let us know in the chat if y'all think wearing a fanny pack is sassy. All right, where we at? 13. Are you homophobic? What do that mean? I don't like gay people.
Men that are homophobic are sassy. Come on, that is ridiculous. Like what?
No, you homophobic?
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
I'm cool with it. It is what it is. It's just not for me.
I'm not homophobic, but stay over there. So sorry. Ish, is that sassy?
How the hell
No.
y'all do all this on your head?
All right. Post too many pictures on social media. What's up?
Or me sassy then, because I posted.
No.
I don't even post pictures on social media. What's your answer, Ish?
No.
All right. Y'all let us know in the chat as well. Make sure y'all keeping up, people. Number 15 is beat women's ass. What's up, Ish?
Yeah, that's sassy.
That's that. Nah, that ain't sassy. That's some other shit. That ain't sassy though.
Yeah, that's a pussy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say it is some bitch ass shit, but we ain't gonna talk about that side of it. I'm gonna say it is sassy if you beat women's ass, but you won't fight a man.
Yeah, heavy duty.
That's sassy.
Sure for sure.
All right. Number 16 is argue with any woman that is not your woman or relative. Why am I arguing with just a random chick? I ain't gonna argue with a random chick. I might have a little debate with you, but I ain't gonna argue.
Yeah.
Like,
And I think they got some of these like mistaken. Like that's not sassy. That's like bitch shit.
okay.
Pussy shit. Like Nell said. Like, you know what I mean? It's not really sassy, I don't think.
All right, Nell, are you eating McDonald's in the interrogation room?
No,
First of all, I'm
no.
not eating no McDonald's in the interrogation room, and I don't have no words to say. I'm just gonna slide this card across the desk to you, buddy.
Facts.
And if you know what that means, then you know what that means. Where we at? What number we on, y'all?
We are take bubble baths.
What's wrong with taking a bubble bath, man?
That's what I was getting ready to say. So self-care, no matter in what form that comes, is sassy. Stop.
No, you want to take a bubble bath? Not with me, but because let's get this shit straight. do you want to take a bubble bath?
I let Cam May take me away once in a while. So,
That's
yeah,
not bad.
little Epsom salt bath ain't never hurt nobody.
I would love to take a bubble bath with a nice little female.
There you go.
Bring it on, man. All right. This is your favorite right here now. Do you like that finger in your butt?
Wow.
Wait, now he went off. No, get your ass back.
If the nigga like a finger in his butt, is he sassy? Are you gonna look at him like he's sassy?
Well, just like I don't necessarily think that's sassy because, there's a lot of straight men who just want their prostate stimulated. And that's just, another form of sexual discovery. I don't necessarily think it's sassy.
let's say you not topping him off. Let's just say he come walking down the hall and then he just bend over him like, go ahead.
All right, maybe that's a little sassy. Maybe. What's a little?
All right, last but not least is ask their girl for money. Is that sassy?
No, what Nell is doing right now with these drinks.
What Nell's doing is sassy. Nell, stop being sassy, man.
Yo, dude. Ask girl for money. I don't know. That's not. I think that's another something. Well, no, you can ask your girl for money. I wouldn't care if my man asked me for some money every now and
Damn
then.
sure gonna ask you for some.
Damn sure.
Damn sure gonna ask you for some.
Right. So why can't you say, hey, I need $20 real quick. I'm gonna go to the store real quick.
Solid. Right. That is the list, people, of men that are sassy.
As you can see
in the chat and in the comment section, if y'all think men are being sassy for the things on this list, do y'all want to say fuck these lists? I just think these lists are hilarious. That's why I bring them on the show for us to debate them.
Hilarious. This is another way for us men to be oppressed. We can't go to Cheesecake Factory. We can't do nothing.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We can't even cook y'all a goddamn decent meal.
Thanks. I ain't cooking no meals then, since it's sassy. All right. There's been a big ass TikTok craze going on. And did anybody watch any of this shit?
I did.
That was a 30.
I think I'm on like 32, maybe.
I'm last because I might hurt a couple people's feelings.
The 30 for 30 special, huh?
Yeah, it was like 50 episodes.
It's a 50 piece now.
Yeah, it's 50 pieces. 10 minutes a piece.
Keep growing though. Like I thought it was 30 in the beginning. Now it's 50.
No, it's a 50 piece.
It's 50. Yeah. 50. 10 minutes a piece. So that's like a little series almost. Um,
I heard she made 800,000 off of this.
yep.
Yep.
It's contrived, though? So
Okay.
do you think it's contrived? Do you think it's made up? Do you think it's something that was bought?
I think it's definitely a real story.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a real story. They laughing at Nell here and shit.
Yes.
And not only that, my brother just came in and started doing his little dance, and so I'm just glad he didn't come in front of the camera.
I can't. All right, people. Nell, do you have any takes on this?
Unfortunately, I didn't get an opportunity to check it out. I wanted to stay far away from the 50 piece, 75 piece, 35 piece as possible.
All right, I want to say this, man. Get ready, people. I want to say this, man. Remember a little while back when I made a statement about a beautiful person and a person being beautiful? This is the case of she's a beautiful person, but she's not beautiful. Sorry.
That's how we
So
jack.
you think that because of like that could have like been the reason why she like fell for some of this stuff, because maybe she was not a super attractive woman and she couldn't like pull a lot of people? Or
No, I'm not going to say that that's the whole gist of it. I will say that there was plenty of red flags. First and foremost, I want to give this tidbit to the ladies. No man who's worth anything really needs to go to a Facebook dating site, or any kind of like matchmaking dating sites, because you could just walk outside and talk to girls. So if you meet a man on a dating site, that's a red flag right there in itself.
Is it?
Yes.
Huh.
Are you on a dating site?
No, but why is that a red flag though?
Why aren't you on a dating site?
Who knows who knows what the situation and circumstances is? Maybe just you not happy with what you see in your normal reality, and you going there.
So you gonna trust the dating site?
I mean, you trust the people that you match yourself up with.
You gonna trust the cap of all caps dating sites?
You might get a gem out of it.
I can't.
so wait, so I was talking to my brother who is in from Cali, and his you might as well say wife, like they've been together for over 10 years and they met on
A dating site.
the internet, like
What
a dating site.
dating site was it?
I want to say it was Match
It was Matchmaker.
or Fish. I think he said Match or Fish, one of them.
Was this in a city, or what was like? What was the circumstances? Where were they like located? What was the location?
He lives in Union City, which is not far from San Francisco.
Right.
And I'm assuming hers is around in that area too.
But that's not like the city, like the hood, right?
Not the city, not the hood, no.
That's my point. Like you could just walk outside and meet somebody if you're in a regular neutral city. Now, if you're in a suburb, then maybe. But there's plenty of red flags in this story as well. So I'm not even going to say that this is on her, and I can see how women could easily fall for some of these lies, or somebody playing the game like that. Like you could see that he's lining her up. If anybody's paying attention, you can see that he's lining her up. But you got to pay attention. And sometimes when men or women are in these positions, they choose not to pay attention because they want to believe, and they're stuck in the emotion of the love that they want, that they dismiss those red flags.
Yeah, that's facts.
But they was all there.
They were all there lining up. First of all, let me just say this, ladies, if you don't already know this, you need to be checking niggas from the first moment. As soon as you know his full name, what's your date of birth? I'd like to know that, because I'm checking. That could be just me, working in the legal field for so long. And it's weird because somebody said to me, well, that's weird. Like you should get to know somebody first before you check them to see what their background may or may not be. But
Like,
my
this is what I'm saying. No, she knew this shit right here. Like, she knew this going into it. Like, when she first met him, she's discovered this. This wasn't like deep in she found this out.
That's different. If you using two different aliases and you still, you know what I mean, get played, then that's on you.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, even if I would have noticed that, I just would have taken it a step further, and I just would have, like, my spidey senses would have been up already.
Right.
And I just would have just dug a little bit deeper and been like, okay, wait a minute. It's too many inconsistencies for me to just get like way deep. But I do like her candor in all of this. You know, she said she wanted to be married. She wanted to be in a relationship. It was COVID. She did not want to
Right.
down and be alone.
But that's why I was speaking on the beautiful aspect of it, because when you're a naturally beautiful person, you understand your options and you're less thirsty, I would say. Sorry, but that's just the truth of it. Yeah. You would be less thirsty. She was like, I didn't want to be alone and X, Y, and Z. And she was just reaching. She was reaching for the stars. And sometimes
that happens. Yeah. And he made it appealing to her, you know, whatever fictitious bullshit he came up with, whether it be his finances, you know, like he wanted to be this, or he made himself to be this VP, you know, he had this great job, you know, she was seeing him spend money and pay, like she said, he slid in and started paying the bills. She kept her paycheck for herself. You know, to some people, that's a win-win. And like she said, it was cool for me.
But that's why I want to warn the women that was a beginning lineup to play you in the long run. So that's why I always say, you know, she says they met, they started living together early. That's why I always say, take your time. Don't start messing with people and claiming them when it be like 2-3 months in. Now that's your boyfriend, y'all live together and all this shit. It's too fucking soon, people.
Yeah, that was way too soon. COVID or not.
Right.
Lockdown or not.
If it's COVID time, we just gonna be talking on the phone and FaceTiming. I ain't gotta live with your ass.
Thanks. And even then, I could still make the conscious decision to say, hey, I'm coming to visit, COVID, lockdown or not. Like, I'm coming to see you, or you could come over to see me.
I said it was thirsty, Janine.
Yeah. Why do we gotta live together automatically just because it's lockdown? That's craziness.
Thanks. All right. Does anybody have any last words on this story, or do y'all have any questions in the chat? Any last thoughts, Ish?
This is the exact thing. This is exact ending you get when you try to put things in the microwave. These microwave relationships, you put them for something quick, and this is what happens. You got to start to learn each other. You got to give each time grow in these spaces, learning each other, having the tough conversations, having those tough questions, seeing people in a real space, seeing a person for what they really truly is. Yeah, you could have met on the dating site and you could have met the right person, right? That happens. You know what I mean? That happens. I've done it in real life. But you know, I mean, not everybody is genuine. Not everyone has the same characteristics or qualifications or intentions as you may have. You got to understand yourself. That's why when you see tonight's episode in totality, you'll see one of the questions that was posed is, do you trust yourself?
Right.
And when you ask yourself, do you trust yourself? You gotta go deep and say from under the surface and not just say, yeah, I trust myself. No, do you trust yourself that you're going to make the better judgment in the situation, or are you just running head first just because it looks good or it sounds good? No, do you trust yourself to know what you really want in life or what you really want in the moment for your life? And you know, we're gonna get into that tonight a little bit, but ask yourself, do you trust yourself? Because when you trust yourself, you're not easily played with or gullible.
Look, no, I do want to say I do believe in things like love at first sight, and I do believe that people can have certain connections and things of that nature. But if those things are true, you don't need to rush, because that's true. If it's true and genuine, it's always going to be true and genuine. You don't need to rush and jump out the window.
That's why we be asking, like man, I know y'all, like women, like when y'all think y'all know and y'all think y'all feel, y'all feel it. But like, just ask yourself, like, you get into a relationship with a person, y'all going through the phases and the emotions that is that, and then y'all just so ready to jump into the marriage thing when you don't even know the you don't even know the person middle name sometimes, like, or you don't even know them or even yourself, and y'all be so ready to jump into the marriage thing just because you think it's good or sound good or feel good or that's what love looks like to you. You gotta take your time in some instances and see what it really is, and you gotta go through things to actually see if this is the one or not. Like, sometimes you going through the challenges and adversities, and them shits really build character within yourself and in your relationship, or it could be a total demise of it, and you'll see.
All right, I want to wrap this up, but I want to address Janine's comment. She said that some people can fool you, and yes, some people can fool you, Janine. Some people are great at manipulation. Some people are great at lying, and some people can run game on you for years and years and years, and have you thinking that all of this is genuine and that they really love you at X, Y, and Z, and that's just a risk that you take when you want to step outside, when you want to step off the porch and join this thing that we call love.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Part of it.
I disagree.
Disagree with what, niggas?
Not that, but I just fool you.
No, some people can fool you.
They surely can.
Let me for a quick minute.
Let's go. Let's hear this shit.
For a minute. Put people on pedestals, and you do not allow yourself to see the imperfections in a person, or you choose to pass all that shit look good and everything. You fool yourself. They are not fooling you. You're
right.
I never.
Right. No. Hold on. No. Hold on. No. I'm not speaking in the times where they can fool you and you can see that they're lying or you can see that it's bullshit. I'm talking about the times where they're actually doing a great fucking job and you can't see the shit.
No. And like Nell, this.
If you allow yourself the human side of it and also the unemotional side, the logical side, then nothing can get past you.
That's not true, Nell.
Nothing can get past you to the point where you're fooled. It's like it's either going to be either it happened and that's how it happened, or it was not.
But Nell, in this instance, he was providing paper documents.
Right.
He was logging into bank accounts and showing her. He was, having conversations and doing things that would add up on paper, not just talk word of mouth for her to be able to, see or catch on or whatever. He was providing shit.
Look, that's just like sometimes when women mess with a guy and they be living with him or whatever, and then they find out that he has another family. Like he might not even acknowledge his whole other family. That don't mean it don't exist, but you can get fooled in these kinds of things just because he might be with you every day. He might be loving on you every day, and he might not even acknowledge his whole other life, and he may even have forgotten about it, but it's still there. So you still can get fooled because
when you don't want to accept what reality is, and reality is there are things that can make and break us, and you don't come to the realization that that's the case, then you go into this shit blind, like, oh, this person is perfect, and then come to find out it's not. Right. So you look at things from a perspective of it could be or it couldn't be. I'm gonna let it affect me, or I'm not gonna let it affect me. Then you can't be easily fooled. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I understand people can conjure up so many different things. I'm intrigued to know what was the actual outcome of this 50-piece situation.
What do you mean? They got married. I think they're divorced now, but she's just telling her story.
What was that? It was her story was he did all this, they got married, and then she found out he wasn't who he was?
No, he was running game the whole time.
So she divorced him because of that?
She divorced him because of a whole lot of shit. I think he was still fucking with his baby mom or some other shit. Like I didn't see the whole thing, so y'all can let us know in the chat if y'all watch more of it. But there was a lot in there. Like it's fucking 50 jewels of it, so it's a lot in there, and it was just coming out, like it was just coming out after time. So it wasn't all of this stuff didn't come out at once. It's coming out as time goes on.
Mm.
You can't hear you. You should mute on.
Sorry. The more and more he started to like make these like empty promises and this type of shit, she began to get like leery, and then things began to unfold, and then that's when she started doing her investigation to see that the things he provided, the story that he told with backup, like things that would make her think this shit was true. She started doing her own investigation to realize that, hey, these documents may have been made up. These people may have been made up. This shit may not be legitimate. So, she learned the hard way. You know
Right.
what I mean?
He was good, man. I just say that, man. He was good. He was good.
What he do? This is what he does. He's good at it. He's done it to other women. He's been married multiple times before. And like he's something mentally. This is not him just using and abusing women. This is something is wrong with him. He was making up deaths. He was fake talking to people on the phone. Like that's somebody who got some mental issues.
I wouldn't even go that far to say that he has mental issues. I just call that a master comment.
A master comment.
Master shit.
To those extents.
Yeah, he was a master. That's all.
The crazy part about it, though, like she wasn't giving him money.
Right.
She wasn't providing. So it's like, what are you manipulating here? Why are you doing this?
Time and space. He's just time and space. Just time and space. That's all. Like he was in the studio apartment, and then he went and moved into her crib. She had a townhouse. It's just time and space.
Yeah.
Nice house.
Yeah.
She was driving a nice car, and he started driving. He started doing he leveled up.
Basically.
Right.
Off of her.
Yeah, he like moved in, but she didn't have to pay no bills. Like he moved
in, but he started paying her bills.
Yeah, he started paying her bills. She didn't have to pay nothing. He paid everything. So it was like, yeah, he leveled up to that. He was living in the studio. He leveled up to that, but he wasn't like leveling up for free.
Right.
He was carrying his weight, but he was just attempting to make his weight seem heavier than
but
really.
That's what I'm saying. He was playing a long game, Ish. That's
right.
What he was playing a long game.
Do your research, ladies. Let me just say that.
Hey, right?
What you say?
They got married?
Yeah.
So what, he was setting it up for something bigger in the end?
Right.
Oh, no, I guess.
But it's 50 versions of this shit on TikTok if y'all want to go check it out. It's called Ressa Tessa, Who the Fuck Did I Marry? If y'all want to watch it, go watch the Big John on TikTok. Sorry.
Like how my skin and eyes look with hair. I think I might.
This nigga's wild.
Everybody in the chat is going wild. Like, whoa, wait a minute. What is happening? No.
They gonna turn this shit into a movie. Watch this shit.
Gonna movie it up.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna be a movie already. Even if it's a Tubi movie, trust it's gonna be something.
Tyler gonna get it.
Yeah, they gonna wreck up on that.
This shit gonna be bigger than a Tubi movie. This shit gonna be a Max movie.
That Tyler Perry joint.
All right, let's talk about Porscha real quick, man. So if y'all don't know, I'm an avid watcher of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that came from the ladies. The ladies was watching Real Housewives, so I started watching it with my lady. So Porscha is known to be a nice looking joint with a fat butt. And she swindled her way into this marriage of somebody who was a friend to her, somebody who was a castmate of hers. She basically stole her man and married him. He's some kind of millionaire, some kind of hot dog boy or some shit. He owns like a hot dog company or some shit. But he's a millionaire. And she swindled the boy from her and married them. And now they're getting a divorce after 15 months.
So I seen some stuff that came out on the socials because people like Shade Room and On Spot, they kind of do a deep dive investigation, and it was said that immigration did not approve his application, even after he married.
Right.
So this may have been an arranged marriage. Where,
But no, it wasn't an arranged marriage because he's been married already.
yeah, but maybe this was the reason why he got married to somebody who had a little bit more prominent stature, like Porscha, because she was on the show. She's been on the show. Her girlfriend, who she took her man from, wasn't really nobody like that. Maybe he thought
No, this wasn't the case. He wasn't marrying her for a green card or his citizenship or nothing. Okay. He's one of those people who I got money and I'm a controlling person. So the last girl said, yeah, he used to give me an allowance, like $10,000 a month, but I couldn't go outside unless I go outside with him. So he's one of these kind of people who has money, and I'm going to spoil you and give you an allowance, but you have to move according to what I said.
Yeah. And I think for Porscha, she is one of those women, like, and she said it like over the years on the show, like she's better paired. Like she's better with a man or with a husband. Like she wanted to be a wife.
A woman, basically.
She wanted to be a kept woman. This was a perfect opportunity, especially when she met Simon. His money is way long. He has multiple businesses. His main business is petroleum, so gas. He's like oil man. He got heavy, long money with other businesses as well that has compounded on that. And he can just live. She could just live. She don't got to do nothing. Right. But she's also doesn't seem to be that type of woman that would stay in the house.
Right.
Like she a flaunt on type chick. Like, right. You know what I mean? She social media, she want to be outside. She want to be with her girls. She want to do things X, Y, and Z. And maybe that could have been another reason for that.
All right. So I want to ask y'all a question on Porscha's side of it. Do y'all think she fumbled the bag, or do y'all think she played this perfectly into getting alimony and or child support?
Perfect play. Only thing she didn't do was secure the kid, but she played it.
Did she have a kid? I think she did.
By somebody else.
That's why the baby.
I forget his name. He was on the show. He was on Real Housewives of Atlanta for a while. I forget his name.
Baby was the ex's. Yeah, she just didn't secure the baby. Yeah. But no, I'm sure he already said, he put something out yesterday on his Instagram and said, I'm gonna love my wife until the divorce is final. So, he's one of them guys that probably will, they seem to be friends and they still seem to be in a great space right now. So he probably will make sure that she's good, taken care of, and, he'll pay it.
I think he's one of those niggas that I'm not going to let you go, shorty. This is going to be a fight for you to get away from me.
I see that. I think he was very in love with her. I just don't think that she wanted to fully conform. Like, I think she tried it. And, the whole cultural aspect of things, you saw her really putting an effort forth in regards to that with, honoring his culture and a lot of that stuff. But just as far as maybe some of his demands, maybe the controlling ones, I can't see her, giving into that.
All right. So my question is, if y'all was giving her $10,000 a month allowance, are you staying in the house for that?
I personally don't think any fucking amount of money can contain who I am as an individual. I don't give a fuck how much it is. You can't contain who I am naturally. I don't want to put for money, I'm not going to put a muffle on who I am. Like, nah, not especially not 10,000.
Ladies in the chat, y'all let us know if y'all staying in a house for 10,000. I know some of y'all are, and y'all gonna be capping, but the truth is, a lot of people would take that deal.
But I think shit like that, and you're absolutely right. I think shit like that, people would bite the bait, right? But then you become so fucking unhappy. Right. Like you eventually become to the point where you're like, you in four walls and you're like, all right, this $10,000 is not really the bane of my existence and my happiness. I'm going to want to bust loose.
It's only so much home shopping you can do, Ish.
Only so much home shopping.
You want to at least go outside and show these fits off?
fuck? And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you was to say to me, somebody who working hard, you know what I mean, saving my pennies, trying to hustle up my money to make major moves,
Denise said she
yes. That's what I'm saying. That 10,000 do sound good at first listen. You know what I mean? It sounds good, but after a minute, you're like, no, I need to be who I am.
I'm not mad at it. No, would you give a girl 10,000 to stay in the crib?
No, I could give her 10,000. I stand in. I don't want nobody. I don't want to
Right.
and impose on somebody's freedom. Do you, bro?
Yeah.
You in the house, you getting on my damn nerves. So go ahead out. Don't spend that.
I do want to say to Porscha, Fallon warned you, and you was being shiesty and shady. And I'm not going to call this karma because I told y'all I don't like that shit, and I'm not approval of that. But I will say that this is a case of you gotta know and see the controlling and the super protective and the overbearing shit. And if that's not something that you can abide by, like don't even entertain or play with it because those kinds of things are like you can get killed in those situations.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I know women who like to be led.
Right.
Like, I know women who are totally okay with being controlled, whether it's a fetish for them, whether it is they don't stand strong enough on their own, whatever the case may be. I know women like that, and it suits them. And maybe that's the type of woman that he needs to find. But for strong, independent women who have a voice, it might work for a second, but after a minute, yeah, it's not going.
Next. But if she secured her bag in the alimony, then hey, she played it right.
Mm.
She played it right. All right, people. Last but not least, there's been a lot of rumblings. There was a documentary that dropped last night on Lifetime, I believe, called "Where Is Wendy Williams?" So, what's the word on Big Wendy?
Poor Wendy. So I don't know much about the documentary, but as far as how many parts it's going to be, because I think it's broken down into parts. Am I correct? Like another one aired tonight, just 2 parts?
I don't know. They're trying to put a stop to what is happening, Each. Here y'all go with the. Y'all go. Yeah.
Come on now. Where's that now? Where's that? If y'all don't know, we've discovered something new. Here we go now.
Okay.
But I don't know how many parts is going to be fully in the documentary, but it is to cover, right, just Wendy's career, the way that she's touched other people in the industry. Is that correct?
No, I think this is strictly based on what's happening with her right now, and
Just right now.
they're trying to show her be fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
So
Yeah.
they got her talking. They got her publicist talking. They got a number of different people that's talking, and it's got the socials going crazy. A lot of people are saying, again, we use the word karma. A lot of people are saying this is her karma. She's living in her truth right now for all the negative things that she said and done to people in the past. But she's going through something a little bit more horrific than karma, and that's health. Her health is deteriorating right in front of our eyes. She has dementia, and some other health issues that she is going through as well. And you can just see that she's not right since the last time on her show where she passed out. And it's chronicalizing from there to now, her journey. And it's looking like, and a lot of people are saying that she's transitioning right before our eyes. But, a lot of the things in the document, what is that called? What is them shit?
The documentary.
Documentary is showing her truth. She's living in her truth, and she's got to live in her truth. The bed that she made, she's lying in it now. And this is for all the bad years, all the years that she's done wrong to others or said wrong things about other people.
Right, but it's coming out that they did this documentary on a sneaky level when she was incoherent, and the family's not really in approval of this. So we'll see how all of that plays out. But I don't believe that this is her karma for telling stories about shit that was going on in the industry. everybody fucking does that gossipy shit. She was just the catalyst of it.
Facts. I would definitely agree with that. And I also feel like this this situation here, as far as this whole thing playing out, like whether it's for the purpose of money, whether it's for the purpose to show her transition and to be a part of her going out of here, wherever the case may be, I just think it's capitalizing on the wrong shit.
Right.
That's what I feel like. I just feel like it's capitalizing on the wrong shit, whether it's for money, whether it's to say, okay, we want to see her transition in. Like this type of stuff should definitely be not publicized.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I saw clips like with Black China, and I thought it was sad. Like, and especially like for me, that whole dementia shit. Like, I just watched my mom go through that. Like, that's not something that should be publicized. That wasn't fun. It's not it's not entertaining. It's not a reflection of anything of or what have you. And I feel like they're monetizing and capitalizing on the wrong shit. Now
I'm
that's
questioning people that want to watch it like that.
no. Like what's entertaining about that? Even for Wendy Williams, who was an entertainer at best in what she did.
You know why? You know what's entertaining about that? People love to see the demise of people. We love to have bring them up, and we're sitting there front row to see them coming on down.
I don't
Right?
like
I don't like that. I don't like that. Like,
It's weird.
I don't like that. But
it's petty as I am not in support of that.
Yeah, I won't be partaking.
That's going too far, man.
Yeah, too much.
she got a family. She got people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
what good comes out of this? No good comes out of this.
Nothing.
All right, people, that is our entertainment segment of the show. We do have a real deep dive in depth portion that will be coming on at 9:20. So make sure y'all go over to that link when it's time to. Does anybody have any questions or any comments that we need to get out before we head on over there? What's the word?
Oh man, I think this whole 2024, if it hasn't,
it's up in 2024, man. It's horses running on the fucking highway. It's up.
Kind of craziness.
I missed that.
If you haven't, if 2024 hasn't already showed you what it's about in life, loving on each other, loving yourself, and loving on each other, because you never know when your bell can be called or someone else's that you are intertwined with. Could be. Love each other, love yourself, and put God first. That's just the message. You know what I mean? And if you're not overly spiritual, you know what I mean, that's okay. But just make sure that you're doing all the right things to see you and help keep lives you're in. Let's quell all negative dumb shit. Let's put aside the emotional aspect of whatever and get to the gist of what brought y'all together, why y'all are together, you know, whether it be family, friends, relationship wise, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the situation may be, put it together and make it work. You know what I mean? You still got time. As long as you got breath in your lungs, you still got time.
Diana, for the people who don't know, in the Philadelphia area, sometimes we have people who have these horses and they just like have them around for like, it's like their pets basically, and they let the kids ride on them and shit like that. So one of these horses got loose and was running on the interstate freeway.
That shit was beautiful though. That horse wasn't like a bad looking horse.
You was scared as shit. You saw also that shit was beautiful.
6 o'clock in the morning, hell yeah, you be scared of shit you driving on.
What's happening here?
The other day, after like 3 days after, like a rhino was loose, right?
Yeah.
Broke free out of the zoo and was running down Gerard Avenue. Now that's scary.
Yeah. Any animal I see is scary. All right. My last question before we get up out of here, because this has been on my mind lately, because I've been seeing a lot of girls outside doing this. And I just want to ask y'all, what is the purpose of having a dog at this age? I'm sorry, I need to know. I need to know. I need to know.
I think some of that shit just be for look though, T.
That's what I'm about to say. It seems to me that it's only for the look at my dog is cute. Let me dress him up. X, Y, and Z. Or I can't keep a man or get a man.
Or maybe it's like I want a kid, but I can't have a kid, and I just want a dog.
Or maybe it's because I had a kid, my kids are grown, and now I feel lonely.
Mm-hmm. That's it too. But the people that I know that don't have kids, they don't want no fucking dog neither. Honestly, now clean up after shit. Most of the time, the people who don't have children don't want to be responsible for another human being, and actually having a pet is just like that.
Listen, all I'm saying is, I had a dog when I was a little kid, and I would never have a dog again. Not never, because for what? Because for what? Yeah. Just for what? I just need to know for what. Man.
Definitely a lot of responsibility.
I just say for what? Because when people say it's for companionship, the dog doesn't talk back to you. I know you snuggle and cuddle up with it or whatever and take it for walks and you befriend the dog, but he still don't talk. The dog still don't talk. So what kind of companionship is that if the person doesn't talk? I'm just help me out.
You know, they say animals communicate to humans through other ways, other forms without speaking. So I guess that's a form of companionship.
You get a dog?
I've thought about it, but not for companionship, because I am a pet lover. Like,
you're a pet lover?
Yeah, I do love pets. I really do. I do. I swear I do. But for me, it's the responsibility of it all. Like, even though I love them, I don't want to necessarily have that responsibility.
Listen, this is what I want for you. All right, just go ahead and adopt a kid. Go ahead.
I wouldn't necessarily be objected. Like, I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I might
adopt you a little baby. Adopt you a little
baby.
You're a little baby. Adopt you a little baby. That's all.
I like that.
Yeah, adopt you a little baby. That's all. Look at Janine. She said her son bore her one and she didn't want it. That's what I'm saying. Because what do they do?
Something else to take care of.
I can't do it, man. I look at that as the single woman's trophy. That's a single woman's trophy. No, that's what I call it. The single woman's trophy. They were like, that nigga crazy.
Single woman's trophy.
It's a single woman's trophy, man. That's what it is.
Hey, all crazy.
All right, people. Head on over to the other link and we'll meet y'all in the chat. Because it's going down and dirty over there. Nell, that said some shit.
Oh, shit. No.
That said some shit, people. We out.